So today guys, we're out, we're at Pennerley Lodge. This was the embarkment camp for the 2nd Battalion Essex Regiment. They were locked in from May 1944 till their embarkation from Lyndhurst, which is round the corner, for the Operation Overlord. So we're going to have a quick look around the camp. There isn't much there, but we're just going to have a look around B3 and B4 and see what we can find. They had the Victorian rifle range around the corner. They also used this for the 1908 Troop in the Colour, so they were billeted in the woods here and then went and done Troop in the Colour. So there's a lot of history here. They've been doing, the army's been down here doing exercises for many years. Victorian era, World War One, World War Two. You've also got the DUKs were stationed around the corner. They are amphibious personnel carriers, so they were training there for D-Day as well. You've also got Roydon Woods around the corner, which was used for the Royal Marines to do their jungle warfare against the Japanese. Okay, so now actually in B3. So this is where the Essex Regiment was. It was a good place to hide from German reconnaissance planes and bombers, as well as with the build up with Normandy, everything was hush hush, so they were locked in here, they weren't allowed to leave. And I do believe with the Essex Regiment being stationed here, there was an officer that drowned on the training exercise that didn't actually make it to D-Day. He died on training exercise. I think there was a Hayling Island. I think there must have been the exercise at Hayling Island. Is it exercise Fabius? So great cover. There's nothing here, but you got to think thousands of troops were stationed here. This is B3. I'll say again, this is B3. So you had the Somerset light infantry that were guarding the camp. You also had the Americans that turned up later on during the war. This is part of the New Forest Commissionary, so you can't metal detect, you can walk around, but you can't really do much. So like I said, this area was used for a long period of time, from Victorian ages right up to 1945, where it got closed. So not much here, but you can imagine all this. They had all their bell tents set up. They had the NAFI. I think they had a cinema as well. And you had the Devonshire Regiment here, the 2nd Battalion Essex. So the reason why we're here looking at it is because when we go to Normandy, we'll be following in the footsteps of the 2nd Battalion of Gloucestershire Regiment, which my family member was in. But the reason why we're visiting 2nd Battalion Essex Regiment's embarkment camp is due to the fact that they fought with the Gloucestershire Regiment right through the war. They saw some serious engagements from Normandy. So this is where we're following them. This is where they started, and then we'll follow them into France. We'll also be visiting the embarkment camp for the 2nd Battalion Gloucestershire Regiment, and this is the start of our journey. So this is B3. Let's go and have a look at B4. Okay, so we're now entering the perimeter of B4. But as I was coming in, I did see something that was propped up against a tree. A glass bottle, it looks like it's got a note in it. Old cork, looks like an old bottle. I'm wondering if it was one of the soldiers. I'll take it home, have a look at it, open it up and read it, and if it's anything to do with World War II, or I'll do another video or put the video at the end of this one. So that's quite a cool find, it's quite exciting. Okay, so this is B4. So this was the bigger one of the two. You can imagine during May 1944 how busy this was. Thousands of troops passing and going, coming and going I should say. If you are interested in following the footsteps or seeing the embarkment camps, send me an email and I can drop you the details so you can go and visit. It's definitely worth remembering. I mean, this is where it started really. This is where the young lads were attending church parade, writing letters home. They're obviously scared and nervous. So really just a video to start our sort of build up for France. I've also got another video I'm going to upload which is exploring an abandoned air raid shelters. So keep an eye out for that. And I hope you enjoy the videos. Okay, and this area here was for the DKs, the ducks, which were personnel carriers. This area here is where they done their sort of training and build up to D-Day. They were stationed here. As you can see, it's a lot of dead ground, open ground, great training. So to the east of us there is a Victorian rifle range, as well as in the woods there was a grenade training area. I think they're still finding grenades now. But this was right next door to the 2nd Battalion, the Essex Regiment, when they were sealed in to their embarkment camp and getting ready for Normandy.